Major League Baseball has 30 teams in technically 27 cities. Chicago has 2 teams, New York has 2 teams, and Los Angeles, sort of, you want to say Anaheim, Los Angeles has 2 teams. Major League Baseball hasn't expanded since 1998, when the Arizona Diamondbacks, and back then the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, now they're just the Rays, joined Major League Baseball. Since then, only one team has relocated, with the Montreal Expos leaving Montreal and heading over to Washington, D.C. Now, the MLB has flirted with both the Tampa Bay Rays moving and the Oakland Athletics moving, and Rob Manfred, the MLB's commissioner, has hinted at 32 teams in Major League Baseball, which means, of course, expansion could happen. So all in all, we could have a possibility of 4 new cities getting Major League Baseball teams in the near future. However, here are the top 5 cities I believe deserve a Major League Baseball team. Let's begin with some honorable mentions. Portland, Oregon. Sure, you can make an argument for Portland to get an MLB team. There's only one team in the whole Northwest with the Seattle Mariners, and we have seen the Trailblazers have major success and an MLS franchise have major success in Portland, Oregon. They do have a great fan base overall, and their fans are always out there supporting their team. It's a solid choice, but only deserves an honorable mention. Vancouver, Canada. Another team in the Northwest. This would give Major League Baseball another opportunity to have a second team in Canada, and this time on the western part of Canada. And we know the residents do itch for some baseball. Each and every year when the Toronto Blue Jays visit the Seattle Mariners, a bunch of fans from Vancouver pretend they give a shit about the Blue Jays and they make their way to Seattle. So I've seen it firsthand. But the one thing that's holding back the city of Vancouver from getting a major league team, we've already seen a failed experiment in the NBA. San Antonio, Texas. They do have some great fans. Not only that, we've seen the San Antonio Spurs have major success. We've seen the New Orleans Saints go there during Hurricane Katrina and have a really good fan base. And we have seen them flirt with the back then Oakland Raiders before they moved to Las Vegas and almost moved to San Antonio. But it's just an honorable mention. Orlando, Florida. More real estate in Florida for Major League Baseball would be a great appeal. Plus, having Disney there, that gives an opportunity to kind of attract a younger generation of baseball throughout the years. But the biggest problem here is the humidity, and also we've kind of seen Tampa, not being too far away, have a really hard time attracting a major fan base to Major League Baseball. New Orleans. I mean, NOLA is one of the coolest cities in the whole entire United States, so you can see why baseball there would be really fun. NOLA has everything. It's fun, it's a party city, and a great fan base we've seen with the Saints. But a major downside would be the dome. It's too humid in New Orleans, and you'd probably have to have a dome stadium. Summer times are brutal down south, so that would be the major downside of bringing a major league team to the city of New Orleans. Those were the honorable mentions. Before we get to the top 5 cities that deserve a Major League Baseball team, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And also put a comment. Who do you think is the most deserving city of a Major League Baseball team? On to the top 5 cities that deserve a Major League Baseball team. And number 5 is Charlotte, North Carolina. Expansion into Charlotte just makes way too much sense. North Carolina in general loves baseball. And Charlotte's AAA affiliate is near the top in attendance in minor league baseball each and every year. And just like football and hockey, a team called the Carolina Blank, so for example, the Carolina Panthers, the Carolina Hurricanes, could attract all the Carolinas. And that's a big deal because that's an untapped market. And there are no Major League Baseball teams between the cities of Atlanta and Washington, D.C. Charlotte would just make too much sense geographically. Number 4, Nashville, Tennessee. Another southern market makes a great fit for Major League Baseball, and that's the ever-growing and ever-popular Nashville, Tennessee. The minor league affiliate in Nashville already does great, and there's an NFL team and an NHL team already in Nashville, so they would welcome Major League Baseball with open arms. It would also cover a large part of a country that doesn't have a Major League Baseball team. Nashville happens to be smack right down center in the middle of Atlanta, St. Louis, and Cincinnati, so you can get a huge fan base and a huge market share of the United States by moving to Nashville. How serious is Nashville? Well, they're already planning on building a new Major League Baseball stadium set to be done in 2025, and the Tampa Bay Rays, sorry Tampa fans, are a huge candidate and a likely team that would make the easy relocation from Tampa to Nashville. Number 3, Montreal, Canada. The Expos moved from Montreal to Washington and became the Nationals in 2004. Montreal simply deserves its baseball team back, plain and simple. The biggest obstacle would be building a new stadium, which is needed if Montreal was to host a new Major League Baseball team. The fan base is itching for its team back and is ready to welcome them with open arms. The city actually hosted the Expos. I say hosted like they did a party, but they literally had the Expos in Montreal for 30 years, and surely the MLB knows they could do it again, and we'd finally get back maybe the best jerseys in Major League Baseball. The Expos hats and jerseys were absolutely epic, and I think Montreal does deserve its baseball team back. Number 2, Mexico City, Mexico. Mexico City? You might be saying, wait, what? But Rob Manfred has already hinted at the possibility and the allure of going south of a border and starting a baseball team in North America's most populated city. Yes, Mexico City actually has the largest population in all of North America. Yes, larger than New York. So it could be easy to see the appeal of being in the largest city in all of North America, plus the Latino community and the lure of having a larger appeal into Mexico and down South America would make it a really, really attractive spot for Major League Baseball. I have spent some time in Mexico City and I've seen the itch and appetite for baseball. I was there during the World Series. The bars were crowded. There were billboards all over the city. People love baseball in Mexico, and I bet it would be packed every night. And with an elevation higher than Denver, it would be the most hitter-friendly park in all of baseball. And number 1, Las Vegas. This is a no-brainer. In 2019, Las Vegas AAA affiliate led all of minor league baseball in attendance, so people love watching baseball in the desert. Las Vegas Knights are kicking ass with their attendance. The Las Vegas Raiders are kicking ass with their attendance. What would make you think that baseball would be any different? It won't. They will kick ass with attendance having a baseball team in Sin City. Las Vegas Ballpark was built in 2019 and is actually expandable for Major League Baseball. They had that in mind when they built the stadium. Right now it's just a minor league stadium, but could be easily expanded into a second and third deck to make it ready for Major League Baseball. And the Oakland Athletics have already been kind of flirting with the idea of relocating and following the Oakland Raiders to Las Vegas. I mean, it would make Oakland probably hate Las Vegas, the fan base at least, but it's a great place. You would be attracting tourists and locals to the game. Yes, the desert is hot, but this is Las Vegas. Anything can be built and built possible. They might even be able to do an outdoor stadium with AC somehow. Don't put anything past Sin City. And those are my top 5 cities that I think Major League Baseball should relocate to. Do me a favor, make sure you comment below who you think is the number 1 most deserving city in all of the United States or the world to have a Major League franchise. And thank you for watching this video. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And this has been George Jarjour. Thank you for watching.